for focusing on the brand today, I want you guys to look at more differently than just showing you of me creating and making, but to also think about it for your own brand or for your own personal self. What is your philosophy? What are the things you go by, and how do you take action upon that? Today, I kind of took some notes and did something for myself here, and I'll get into it in a bit. But the whole goal today for myself was to research so many different brands, look at what their story is, what do they put out into the world, and then why. So like for example, Loro Piana, they're a very luxurious brand. Not a lot of people buy from them, but they're very luxurious. Like one sweater alone can cost up to $1,000 to $5,000. But why is that? Is because for Loro Piana, they are fabric first, then storytelling, and it's the lifestyle integration that comes in like right after. And the question you have to ask yourself is, when looking at that, how does material alone signify status, right? Other brands are different, like Brunello Chanelli. I don't know how to pronounce it, but like for them, what you want to ask is, or what you're looking at is ethical luxury, softness, and humanism. But the question you want to ask yourself is, when you look at it as how does warmth coexist with authority? And you just keep diving deep. And one of my favorite brands, Emile Londor, their stuff is nostalgic with precision. The goal for them is the New York Italian style merged into the luxury streetwear, but also luxury like Loro Piana, but in their own way. And the thing you have to ask yourself with that is, how do they make heritage feel current? Because it's called an old money style for a reason. How do you make that current? How do you make old money seem current, seem new, but not this new idea of like new money, where it's like, the flashy stuff, right? It's just the elegance, right? So for today, just after doing this research for a couple of brands and stuff like that, really asking myself questions, I kind of wrote this right here. I said, if you are part of the Aila, which means family in Arabic, you are welcome to the Ariqa Mason. Mason just means house of craft, right? And I kind of wrote that and drew my mini Ariqa's Mason, right? And what does Ariqa focus on? And it's obviously quality over quantity, craftsmanship, luxury and timeless pieces, and fashion. And I know that might seem like, how can that coexist? It's, as a brand owner, you have to think of what are your pieces that everyone, no matter what, is always going to come to, right? H&M is usually like the plain tees and the quick button-ups, like the plain kind of stuff. But the exotic stuff is like when they make random jackets or the graphic tees or something like that. And every single brand that you look at and that you buy from, you have the go-tos that you go to, and then you have the little stuff that like you maybe wouldn't buy, or it's really different that you want to buy it, right? So that's where the fashion comes in. I want to really correlate the two to have luxury, timeless fashion pieces, right? Where it's like it can live on forever, but nothing changes from it, right? And to really understand my brand, the slogan after Aila Ariqa is cultured confidence. And originally, I just wanted it to be to being confident in your culture wherever you're from. And for me, it's I'm a mixed human being, to say the least, but I'm mainly Saudi Arabian, and it's obviously to be confident in your culture. But the one thing that I want to diversify and open to for everyone is this was what I wrote. You're only ever confident when you understand your culture, your heritage, and your place. Your culture isn't just where you come from, but what culture/environment you create for yourself. Once you own your culture, it breeds confidence. And I love that idea, is because your culture is like, if you're putting on my brand and then you go put on Loro Piana and then you go put another brand, and you can wear sweats one day, you can wear a suit another day, and you can wear this another day, right? But they all correlate together to your culture. That is who you are. That is who you define as. Unless you're someone who you listen to the underground rap scene and all this kind of stuff, and you like the ripped jeans and the tight clothes and the graphic tees and all this kind of stuff, which is completely fine. But that is your culture, right? And then someone's culture is the plain hoodie and sweats. For someone else, it has designs, it has fire on it, it has different looks, and that is the culture you create for yourself. And if you follow other people and what they're doing, and you're trying to emulate that, and not necessarily in an inspiration way, but trying to fit in, you don't have your own culture. That is not your own brand. That is not you. That is someone else's. So what are you doing to feel confident? What are you doing that you put on, that you surround yourself to be confident, right? Like I can go to a daily coffee shop around the corner to get this work done, but I come out here because this is what I want to see. This is where I want to become. This is what I want to do. And if I want to have all of this, I have to be around this. And I have to live the life that I am choosing. Because if I try to live this guy's life right here, and why he's here, we're here for two different reasons. If I try to go by his reasoning and not my own, even though I'm in the same place, I am not living my own. I'm not living in my own environment or culture, and I won't be confident sitting here as I am today to talk to you at the camera with people sitting around next to me, because I'm confident in what I speak about. So I think that's something that everyone has to really kind of learn and kind of grasp, that what are we doing here and what is my culture? Do I really like the things that I'm doing? Do I really like what I'm putting out to the world, what I'm posting, what I'm doing on my day-to-day, what I'm looking for, what I'm searching for? Is it all current to me? Is it all related to me? And if it isn't, that's fine, I learned a lesson. And if it is, I'm building my culture, building my ecosystem. So I think that's something we should really look at and to find as human beings, is what are we creating in our environment? Is it really meant for us? And if it isn't, what is? So I'll leave you guys with that. Thank you.